I'm Natalie Minerva, and I'm a celebrity nail artist here in Los Angeles. Today I'm going to show you how I did the nails for Kat, Maddy, and Cassie on the set of Euphoria. Each girl kind of has their own designated shape. So with Cassie, it was mostly those like medium length round nails. Later in the season, we went a little bit longer, a little bit sharper, but it was still in that world. And then for Maddy, of course, was the long square. And for Kat, we went with like a coffin shape. For the gingham butterfly nails, Alexa had sent in a bunch of nail examples that were very Y2K inspired, kind of like throwbacky. So I was like, okay, I really like that direction because I think that's something that Maddy would wear on her birthday. It's a little more fun, it's a little more spirited. I used like a little bit of this like sheer olive green. And I'm gonna add in just a touch of like a neon yellow just to brighten this a little bit. And we're also gonna add in some of this neon green. Precision isn't like too critical because, you know, a gingham is kind of, it's like a looser pattern. So I wanted to kind of have that like textile feel anyway. I thought, you know, butterflies were like a really great thing for her nails because Alexa's so drawn to butterflies. And I felt like it was a good component to add into Maddy where it's also like drawing in that good energy. I think that they knew that there was gonna be like bluey purple light, and neons just pop in those lights. They just tend to brighten up. So I'm really glad that we did that color tone because it just worked really well with that scene. For Cassie's nails, those were in episodes 1 through 3. They got a lot of screen time and a lot of close-up screen time. You know, that initial episode where Nate gets beat up by Fez, you know, you see Maddy's hand and Cassie's hand next to his head on the gurney. When Nate is having his like fantasy about her, you get that like body shot with the nails. It's just like, it's so gorgeous, especially with the diamonds flashing in the light. So for Cassie, we used Carla by Après. This is their tinted extend gel. And this color is really great. It's just like a nice soft pink. You use it a lot for like French manicures, things like that. So this was a good go-to color for Cassie. And you know, we all know she's falling in love. So pink seemed apropos for her. For the Cassie nails, we used Swarovskis for that. The shine on them really pops in film. With the zebra cat nails, we wanted something that coincided with her outfit, but also kind of contrasted at the same time. And I felt like a animal print would just be a good pairing with what she was wearing. What I love about zebra pattern is that you don't need to be precise. You actually can be kind of messy. You know, I have some that are gonna go this way, and then I'm gonna have some that are gonna come down that way. It's a bold pattern, and we of course added the green element into it, which has been kind of throughout the season part of Kat's nail personality. So it all kind of tied everything together. With these nails, and along with a few others, you get quick flashes of them, right? You could miss them, but I think because they're nail art and because we used bold patterns and we really were cognizant about, making sure that they popped on film, you do catch them. I mean, I think the cast really loved the sets that we did for their characters. Getting nail art, it's just a fun thing to do, right? And it ebbs and flows with your taste, which I think is like really the most fun part about it.